Welcome back. So we are going to go in with cosmetics. I am going to apply a full face using all Silk Oil of Morocco cosmetics, and I'll go through the products with you as we go. So I have already primed my face with the antioxidant primer by Silk Oil of Morocco. Now this is the 15 ml and it also comes in a larger 30 ml. So this is what I have already primed my face with. Some days I actually do use the hair and skin treatment as a primer, just to give me that extra boost on my face. Okay, so taking our large foundation airbrush, I am going to use the Cream Compact. Now this is the Cream Compact. It comes in the 5 shades that we have, which is the Ivory, the Cream, the Beige, the Tan, and then the Dark Tan. Today I am using the Beige because I am quite tanned at the moment, and it has a little mirror and just the cream in the compact there. So I'm just getting in my brush and I'm just sweeping it around, and then I just apply to my face. Look at that. It really is that easy. You can see the difference from that side to that side. And this is lightly scented, but all our products are scented with essential oils, so there are no artificial fragrances. Just another sweep of that to do my forehead, and that is it. Now just remember, when you're applying your makeup, to apply it downwards so that all the little fine hairs on your face aren't being brushed upwards and sticking up, which then makes your foundation look patchy and splotchy.
These old clothes won't do. I know. I'll make you a nice swimsuit in a couple of minutes.
So there we go. That is it. That is our foundation. How easy is that to put on, guys? So super easy. It has an amazing finish. It doesn't feel heavy or oily or anything like that. It is quite smooth to put on, and it is very lightweight. Now the airbrush gives the appearance that it's flawless, because it's almost like an airbrushing the makeup onto your skin. So there you have it. That is the Cream Compact Foundation, and I'm using the colour Beige today because I am a little bit darker than normal. Now I am going to go in with my concealer under my eyes. Now the Cream Foundation has done an amazing job covering up these dark circles, but I do like to just give it that little bit extra boost. Now this is the cream concealer in the stick. This is the colour Light. I'm just going to go in underneath my eyes. Just like little triangles. I'm going to pop some up here. Look at that gorgeous packaging. Isn't that gorgeous? Now I'm just taking my smaller airbrush, and I'm just going to blend that in a bit. So we just blend it all in so that it blends seamlessly into your foundation. There you go. Simple. That took 2 seconds. That is the stick concealer. Now I'm going to contour, highlight, all the jazz. First, I'm going to bronze up in my contour lines with our 7-in-1 bronzer. This I use for eyeshadow, I use for bronzer, I use across here to even up my skin tone. So it's just in like that. Look at that gorgeous lid. Just tap a small amount into the lid. And then I get one of my little fluffy brushes. Take off the excess because we don't want to look stupid. And just in that contour line there. I like to do my forehead too because I have a larger forehead. So I just do it around that hairline there and in that contour line. You don't want a lot. These products are highly pigmented, so you don't want to be using a heap of it because it really is so pigmented. Now I'm just going to go under my jawline as well. Now, sometimes I do contour my nose, so I'm just going to do that now to show you how to do it. I'm going in with the bronzer and I'm tapping the excess off because I don't need to contour a lot. And it's just down either side of your nose, just there, just to narrow that bridge. And then I like to bring it in across there just to sort of make everything sort of straight. Like that. So you can see the contour there, that it has narrowed the bridge of my nose and it doesn't look as wide. Yeah. So that is the 7-in-1 bronzer. I am using the colour Light today. It comes in 2 shades. It comes in the light and the dark. I'm going in now to add colour to my cheeks. Now the purpose of adding blush is to provide a natural flush look. So you don't want to go in and look like a clown. We just less is more. So we just pop a little bit on the apples and I like to drag it up to my temples here and to blend into my contour. Again, using the little fluffy brush that I had with my contour, I am using the colour Moroccan Berry today. You just tap a little bit into the lid. Now you don't need that much. It is really highly pigmented. So I tap the excess off. Fine. And then just flush it on. Now this blush, and like I said with the 7-in-1 bronzer, you can use it for eyeshadow. I have used it on my lips with a gloss over the top. What we're trying to do is just add that hint of colour there on our cheeks as if it was a natural flush. I'm not sure if you can see. Sometimes I like to go in and blend it a little bit more with my big fluffy powder brush. So I just go and lightly dust. And just sort of blend it in. So that is the mineral blush in the Moroccan Berry. Now these come in 4 different colours and we also have our blush palettes, so keep an eye out for those. Right. It doesn't look like I'm needing it today, But some days my dark circles are very, very prominent, and I like to go in with a dusting of the powder foundation from Silk. Now this is in the colour Ivory, which is the light colour. And just grab a little bit on that brush that I used to put the concealer on, tap off the excess, and I just sort of go in and tap it on there. It just helps to cover up those dark circles because they're showing. I also like to dust my eyelid to set them for our eyeshadow later in the tutorial. So there we go. That was the powder in the Ivory. Dust off the excess. Awesome. Now I'm going to go on to the highlight. Now, many of you may highlight, some of you may not highlight. I highlight depending on the circumstance. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to drag a little bit of highlighter here on my the tops of my cheekbones and down my nose on my little end of my nose there. Oops, wrong one. Now this is in the 20 gram. It comes in. They all come in this gorgeous packaging. I'll show you. That's our body highlighter. So festivals, just lather yourself in it, like seriously. So I'm just gonna go in with a bit on my finger like this, and I'm just gonna highlight it there. Just add that little bit of shimmer. See? And then again down the bridge of my nose. And it's just to highlight the higher points of your face. So it gives the contouring highlights the hollows to make the shape of your face sort of appear different, I suppose. Whereas highlighting highlights the higher points of your face. Okay, I'll be back in a second to do eyes. So we're going to go eyebrows, eyes, and I'm going to show you the fibre mascara. Okay, let's move on to the eyes. Now, I am going to do my brows with the Fibre Brow Enhancer. This stuff is amazing, and you're going to be able to see how quickly my brows get done. Now, I have pretty good brows, I have to say. I have been blessed with pretty amazing brows. I have to say, since using the Silk oil with the Argan oil on my face and using this brow enhancer, my brows have been growing. So they are a little bit out of control, but that's fine because I'll just touch them up with this. So here we go. This is the Fibre Brow. Now it comes singly, or it can come in a kit with the setting gel and a pair of tweezers. Okay, so this is what we're looking at here. It is a powder and it has these tiny fibres, and I'm not sure if you can see them. No, it's a bit hard to see, but these little fibres will enhance your brows. So if you've got sparse brows, this is going to help you a lot. So let's go. literally 2 seconds. Like, seriously, this stuff is amazing. Just brush that through. Now, when you've got the setting gel, which I haven't got at the moment, but you just brush the setting gel through and it will set your lashes, your eyebrows all day. How good is that? And it's never been so quick and so easy to do my eyebrows. It's so good. So I'll just pop it back in there, reload it up with the powder, and here we go again.
I'm just doing my favorite activity in the whole wide world. I'm making slime. Oh yeah, I forgot you love to make slime. So I'm thinking about getting a cat, so I want your opinion on cats. Well, I'm allergic to them, so...
If you're anything like me, you've got a good brow and you've got a dodgy brow. But this one here would have to be my dodgy brow. This one always goes so good. Because probably because I do it first because I'm a lefty. But this one here, it's always dodgy. Even when I get them done professionally, it's a dodgy eyebrow. Just a dodgy. This seems to have worked out alright today. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to touch up this one here. So that is it. Seriously, I have not had a brow product that works so quickly and so effectively. No more pencils for this girl. So I'm just going to brush that through. And there we go. Brows are done. Done, 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 done. Okay, so as I said earlier, the bronzer is a 7-in-1. So I'm going to grab that again and I'm going to base my eyes with the 7-in-1 bronzer. That gives, I like to go a nice natural nude colour. So this is going to lay that foundation for me. I'm getting my fluffy brush and I'm just going to sweep it across in that crease area like that, in the outer corner and in the crease. It's matte as well. I forgot to mention that earlier, that the bronzer is matte. It is not a shiny bronzer, it's a matte bronzer, which is awesome because you can contour with it and you can use it as eyeshadow, you can use it as a lip colour. So that is going to lay the base for our eyeshadow. I'm just sweeping that over the crease there. Now, the thing with these products is that they're very highly pigmented, so a little really does go a long way, and it's brilliant. It's so good. Okie dokie. So now I'm going in with my Cappuccino Twist Trio palette. So this is it here, and it comes with a little mirror, and it comes with 2 mini brushes and your 3 colours. Now I'm going to take this darker colour and I'm going to head in deep into that crease with that darker colour. Now I've got a short stipple brush and I'm just going to go in like that. You don't have to press hard, there's no like pushing through to your back of your skull, it's just making sure you get into that crease. So basically the top of that eye socket there, when you've got your brush, you'll be able to feel the top of your eye and where the bone is. So a little is more. And then out on that outer B. What I'm trying to do is create definition, like a depth to my eyeshadow. And as usual, one's better than the other. So, there. Creates that shadow that gives that definition of depth to your eye. Okay, now I'm taking my little angled brush. So it's angled, and I'm going in with that middle colour, which is, I don't know what it is, topaz. And then I'm going to start here on my outer, and I'm just going to drag it across.
I wasn't sure if anyone was going to answer, but luckily someone did. Why are you coming twice? I think I left my homework at school.
Just dragging it across there like that.
Not a problem. Addie, did Stella leave desk on her desk? Right, let me check.
Where's Mom?
It's here.
Here.
You did. How did you leave your homework? School homework is the best. Yeah, I
So just drag that coppery colour across.
Aye.
Well, I'll swing by.
You what?
After I drop my pet off at the vet. Pet, you say? What kind of pet?
And then I'm also going to drag that down on my lower lid.
Well, I doesn't run Stella behind. Alright, see you later. You won't believe this. Stella doesn't like games. Angie's headed to the vet. Said we took her cat. Ooh, those are two helpful pieces of information. Doesn't like board games. And has a cat.
Right, so we've done the sweeping of the copper colour across to about 2/3 of our eyelid. So then we're going to go in with the lighter colour in this palette with a flat brush and just dab that on there like that. Now, I like to do this little bit in my eye here and drag it down on that lower lash line. Okay. So there you go. That is our eyes done. We've got the gorgeous coppery colour with the darker definition in there, and we have the bronzer on the base, which gives us that layered effect. Now going in with that darker colour in our palette, I'm going to line my lash line with it, and I'm using the little tiny lash brush. So I do like that smoky lined look. I'm going to have to look at my mini. Try and get as close to your lash line as you can without poking yourself in the eye, and also drag it down the bottom. I'm not a wing girl, but you can extend it out there to do a wing, but not today. I love this coppery look. It would have to be my go-to look all the time. It's just such a nice, neutral, sort of everyday look. Just line that lower lash line there as well. You see?
Jack.
What?
V-Beige.
Okay, so now we're going in with the Fibre Lash Mascara. This comes in this gorgeous packaging. It's a two-step process. So we go with the Argan Defining Mascara, and then we have our fibres, and then we go back with the Defining Mascara. So let's get this on. I'm going to need my little compact again. So give the lashes a good coat of the mascara, because you want those fibres to be sticking to it. So here's our fibres, and we just brush them on, and they stick to the mascara. I'm not sure if you can see them. So I'll let those set, and then I'll go on to the next eye with that same process. Now this is buildable. Oh shit, I dropped some makeup on my face. This is buildable, so you just keep repeating the process until you have the length that you want. Okay, so that's it for the fibres. I'm just going to pick that bit of shit off. And I've got some up here. And I'm just going to go back in and set them with the Defining Mascara. Just do your bottom lashes at the same time. I don't do fibres on the bottom, I don't need it, but there you go. So that is the eyes. I will be back with lips next. Okay, let's move on to lips. Now today I am going to use our Moroccan Butterscotch lipstick and the Moroccan lip gloss in the colour Desert. Now I was going to use my matte liquid lips, but with my eyes this colour's not going to go with it, so let's go. So this is it. Now these are very creamy and they feel so good on. I think there's like something like 18 colours. It is a very nude colour, a very light colour. So it is a great colour to use as a base under your glosses, which is what I do all the time. So now I'm going in with Desert. And this is a very light colour as well.
How do you spell wet?
Wet. Wreck. W-R-E-C-K.
There's nothing I can think of like this. Is it a possibility that we're missing some letters?
W-R-E-C-K.
We don't even know. Well, geez, I feel like no help in helping you track down the Toymaster or even curing your color blindness. I'm sorry, guys. It's okay.
Now, my rule is if you've got a bold eye, go with a nude lip, and vice versa. In this case, my eye isn't overly bold, but I have got some crazy ass lashes going on here, so I have decided to go in with the nude lip. Feels so good on. Feels so good. So that is a full face of makeup. Any questions, drop them below, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. I will pop a full product list down below as well for you if you wanted to order any of the products I have used today. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that you take something away from it. Sorry for the interruptions. It's mum life, so that's what we get. You have a fabulous day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.